Hi folks, Jamie Hoke here with another quick tip to help you pass level 5 bunkers. So this time we're going to talk all about setting up for success in the bunkers. We talked about the few tweaks in swing. Now we're going to talk about a few adjustments in our setup that we can make to hit really successful bunker shots. And when we're talking about bunkers, we're talking about an unstable base. So the sand is pretty unstable. So we want to make sure we create a really stable bottom so that our top half can be really explosive and have all that sand fly out of the bunker and onto the green and carry the ball out with it. So in our setup, again, we want to stay square to the target. We don't want to open up our stance too much. You can open it up maybe just a little bit, but we want to stay relatively square to the target. Our hips, our shoulders stay square. Maybe just open up the club face just a touch to get that bounce. But now what we want to do is we want to add a little bit more knee flex than normal. And that's going to keep us from having a big shift right to left. And it's going to allow us to rotate that upper body and have that explosive splash out onto the green without getting too much feet movement. The next part is we want to make sure that our feet dig in so that there's not a lot of movement underneath. We're going to have some pressure shifting. And if we don't dig our feet in, your feet can slip in the sand. So we want to dig our feet in so that they're nice and solid. And then the last part is our ball position. So normally for an iron, the ball position would be right in the middle of my stance. With a bunker, I like to have it about one ball forward of the middle. So you can see it's just slightly ahead of middle. And that allows me to contact the sand in the middle of my stance like I normally would for an iron, without having to worry about hitting behind it. So instead of moving my contact point for my normal swing, all I do is move the ball forward and it'll naturally hit behind the ball and have that sand splash out. So one more time, we dig our feet in, a little bit of knee flex, that ball's up in my stance just a little bit, and then we use that upper body to splash the ball out of the bunker and onto the green. Hopefully this tip helps you pass your level 5 bunkers.